We're going to show you how to change the batteries after a couple of years of these being installed once they were shipped to you. So it's a pretty easy process. So we're going to assume that these transmitter and magnet is already located on your door or your window. So for demonstration purposes, this is how it would work. So you're leaving the magnet alone, nothing's going to be changed there. So in the transmitter, you'll notice that there's a little white arrow located on one side of the transmitter. Behind this arrow on the inside is where the antenna is located. So this arrow has to match up with the magnet. If it was reversed and turned this way, it wouldn't work, and the thermostat would be saying DO. It would think a door was open. So it has to face the magnet. So we're going to pop it open. And now then, you're going to see on the inside, you're going to see, assuming this is still on the door or the window, and you've got the transmitter in your hand, there's a little rubber tit here that's in one corner of this back plate, and it's used to push in this tamper switch that's located in the transmitter. And what that tamper switch is for, one purpose, is that if someone took this off of your door, immediately the tamper switch is going to engage and it's going to say DO on the thermostat. So when replacing this back on its back plate, unfortunately you can install this backwards, and I'll show you here. So you could install it backwards, and now then the arrow's over here and you put it up against the magnet, but that little rubber tit is on the wrong end of the tamper switch, therefore it's open and it's saying DO. So you just got to make sure that this matches up with the door transmitter with the tamper switch and the little rubber tit here. And if it's already in place on the door, which it should be to change out the batteries, then really all you got to remember is this arrow. Before you snap it on, the arrow's got to be facing the magnet. So when that's done, everything else falls into place. Now, changing the batteries that come with this product is a battery made by Renata, and they're a Swiss-made battery. It's a 3-volt lithium battery, and its model number is CR2450, and that's an N at the end of the numbers. These batteries, Renata's a good battery. They're just hard to find in the United States, and for that reason, we use Energizer batteries when we get ready to replace them. So the Energizer batteries, they're real easy to find. You can buy them online. You can buy them in most big box stores or hardware stores. So you're going to buy the Energizer 2450. We have clients that will miss that part of changing the batteries, and they'll buy a Duracell battery or some other brand name, off-brand name battery, and it'll be the same battery in circumference and size, but the problem is that those batteries, the Duracell especially, they're thicker than these batteries here. And I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So what happens when they put the Duracell battery in, these 4 little clips is what holds this battery into place. So if they use a Duracell and it's too thick, when they put it in, it fits it in circumference wise, but it won't go all the way down. But to them, it looks like it's in there correct. So when they snap it back on the door plate, more than likely it's going to work the first time. But when somebody opens a door and they slam the door too hard, at some point that battery is going to pop up because there's no clips holding it down. So it's lost its transmission to the circuit board. So just stay away from the Duracell or other batteries that are 2450s. If you buy the Energizer, you're not going to have a problem. Now these like I said, these batteries are going to last from 2 to 3 years. We try to put everybody to start thinking about changing them after the 2nd year of them being installed. The easiest way to remember to change them in 2 years, or some of them will last up to 5 years, but you got to change the batteries in your remote controls. For your TVs, you got to change them in your smoke alarms. These batteries are really inexpensive. So if you, whether it's 1 year, year and a half, 2 years, whenever it may be, if you're going to change one set of batteries, why don't you change them all at the same time? And you have the battery list off of your to-do list. So once you put the battery back in place, snap it on. The arrow's got to face the magnet, and you are good to go.